I'm going to put the music very quietly in the background because I'm going to talk a little bit. If you want to put music is fine because helps to calm the mind. But eventually we don't need absolutely anything. I don't know how much of the music can you listen. Meditation is very easy. Again, those who wants to participate in the healing session, you can do it. And those who I suggest you to practice the meditation. We tense our body and relax 3 times. That is help us to relax. So we tense the whole body. From head to toes, and we relax. And then we lift our gaze or eyes gently to the spiritual eye, which is the point between the eyebrows, like if we were looking at something that is about 3-4 inches in front of the spiritual eye. So we don't have to stress the eyes, just gently lift it up. And then we just watch our breath. You can watch it on the nostrils, so focus on the nostrils, on the nose. You can focus on the lungs. I like to focus on my heart chakra, which is in between the lungs, because it's easy for me. So for a few minutes, 5 minutes, we're going to just watch our breath in and out without forcing it. And if we feel peace, calmness, we strive gently, without forcing, to make that peace deeper and deeper. The body has to be relaxed, the eyes lifted gently to the point between the eyebrows, and we just watch our breath without forcing it. We just watch how we inhale and exhale naturally. And now we add a mental repetition of these two Sanskrit words. When we inhale, we mentally say Hong, H-O-N-G, Hong. And when we naturally exhale, we say So, S-A-W. That means in Sanskrit, I am He. That means I am God. Means I am this energy, this peace that we feel. When we make contact with God, we feel peace. Eventually we feel love and joy. Just the feeling of peace is very precious and it's very healing. So we're going to practice the Hon So for another 5 minutes or so. Now we are going to add a pranayama that means consciously moving the energy along the spine, along the chakras, to energize them and clear them. The less energy blockages we have, the easiest is to meditate and go deep into this peace when we meditate. So for all of you who have the blessings of having energy healing and you feel your life lighter because of the removal of energy blockages, is the ideal state to meditate. This is a Reiki meditation that we teach in Reiki 1. And again, we don't force the breath. And when we inhale, we visualize that we inhale a white light of energy on the top of our head that goes down our head, down our throat and neck, goes through the spiritual eye, the throat chakra, the heart solar plexus, and is stored, this energy, on the second chakra right below the navel during the inhalation. And we visualize how this energy is stored there, accumulated. In the natural pause between inhalation and exhalation, we visualize that all this white light stored in the second chakra permeates fills up all our body, every cell of our body. And when the exhalation starts, we exhale all that white energy that fills our body through all the pores of our bodies. If we have a particular pain, let's say back pain, headache, we can emphasize and visualize that the light is going through that organ that could be sick, could be a cancer, could be anything that needs help. But in general, we exhale through all the pores of our bodies. So we inhale through the crown chakra, and the energy goes all the way down through the spine, going through all the chakras, stored in the second chakra. When the inhalation ends in this fraction of a second, we transfer that energy to all the cells of our bodies, and we visualize that our whole body is full of light. And when we exhale through all the pores of our body. So we are going to do that for the rest of the meditation. And if you want, you can just come back to practice the Honso. Either one is good. However, this pranayama is very powerful because fills our body with energy consciously and cleans our chakras and body, energy body. if our mind wanders, just we bring it back to what we were doing. The Honso technique, we just watch our breath. The eyes always in meditation are lifted up gently to the spiritual eye, which is the center of the Christ consciousness, that help us to go deep in meditation. And we just watch the breath, how we inhale and exhale naturally without forcing it. And in the inhalation, we say mentally Hong, that means I am. And when we exhale, So, that means He, means I am one with the source of energy, which is God. I am He. Or in the Reiki meditation, we inhale white light of energy through the crown chakra that goes down through the spine to the second chakra. It's stored there. When the inhalation ends, we transfer that energy to our whole body. And when we exhale all that white light of energy that is impregnating our body through all the cells of our body, just like that. And if we feel peace, we go deep on that peace. The feeling of peace is a sign of our contact with God. The way to end a meditation is with a prayer. You just pray from your heart, thanking God for the peace that we feel, whatever is meaningful for you. I also learned that it's very important to keep the peace of the meditation. Paramahansa Yogananda says that practicing meditation and going out and start with activities, talking to people and losing that peace is like spilling the milk that, well, vegans don't do that, but in India milk and the cows are important part of their lives, the milk that we have gathered during meditation. So it's important to keep that peace. At least for 5, 10, 15 minutes, be by yourself, come back late, slowly to your activities. And this is why it's ideal to meditate when after we wake up, we have a shower, we do some exercises to strengthen our bodies, and then we sit down to meditate. If you are trying to get I forgot the word, the consistency of doing every day to create a routine, just come back to this video and you listen, you put the video, everything is in there. If you like to meditate with the music, it's fine. However, when you go deep into meditation, you don't need anything. I love to go hiking 15 minutes from my place and go to meditate. There is nothing. I don't need anything. I don't need a machine. I don't need the music. I don't need earphones. Just being in nature calms our mind. So that takes us to review our lives. What do we have to do to keep the peace? And this is why it's also important to meditate before going to sleep, so our mind is calm. A woman contacted me, I think today, and she said, I cannot sleep. I have to take medications and that doesn't help. Well, there is something. I'm pretty sure if she comes for a session, we're going to figure out. Well, we need to do something in our lives to reduce stress and to do something to be really calm.